Hello and welcome to Aico TV episode 29. My name is Matt Powell.
And I'm Olivia Rose.
And we've got an action-packed episode this week, so let's see what's coming up. First up, we're going to take a look at our new AudioLINK Plus technology.
In our second segment, we'll be visiting a local charity, the Movement Centre.
And finally, we're going to take a look at the Pedal the Borders event that's coming up later in July. So first up, we're going to take a look at our new AudioLINK Plus technology update. This is an update on the old AudioLINK technology, and our product development executive, Samuel Marston, is going to walk you through all the new features.
Hello, I'm Samuel Marston. I'm here today to talk you over the new AudioLINK Plus release. For those of you who don't know what AudioLINK is a method of extracting data from the alarms via the AudioLINK app and a series of beeps. What AudioLINK Plus brings to the table is it's now quicker and quieter than ever. So one of the first things you should do to ensure that your app is compatible with the new version is ensure the app is updated. The way to verify this is on the home screen. It should say AudioLINK Plus rather than AudioLINK. The things to look out for to check if your alarm is AudioLINK Plus or AudioLINK is the symbol on the front. If it's AudioLINK Plus enabled, there will be a plus at the centre. If it's not, it won't have the plus. This will be coming to the 3000 series, the 600 series and the 200 series with the exception of the 207 retail unit. So for those of you wondering what AudioLINK Plus sounds like, this is a quick demonstration. So I always select auto because whether or not the alarm is AudioLINK Plus or AudioLINK, it will automatically detect that. So what I'm just doing now is pressing the test button 3 times to put the alarm into AudioLINK Plus mode. And as you can see, the smartphone is now recording the series of beeps being output by the alarm. And by viewing the status report, we can see exactly what is going on within the alarm itself. So, AudioLINK Plus is now UKCA certified. There are other things to take note of, as due to the reduced volume, the range of the actual AudioLINK Plus recording capabilities is reduced to roughly around 1 metre, though the offset of that is it's now more reliable due to the reduced echo. AudioLINK Plus will now be the new standard of AudioLINK across the product range, so anything that was AudioLINK will be transitioning into AudioLINK Plus. Though don't worry if you have an AudioLINK alarm, the app is backwards compatible, so you'll be able to work with either type. So that concludes the AudioLINK Plus demonstration and explanation. If you have any further questions, please check our website at aico.co.uk.
So thank you to Sam for walking us through all the new features of the AudioLINK Plus technology. Keep an eye on our alarm heads for the new technology coming through. Next up, we're just going to take a quick look at our technology events.
So we support a local charity called the Movement Centre. Our Community Liaison Jane Pritchard recently visited them to find out some more about them.
My name is Johnny Wilkes. I'm the CEO with the Movement Centre. We provide targeted therapy treatment for children with movement disorders.
We provide a specific form of physiotherapy called targeted training, and it focuses on the learning of trunk control. So we use a segmental approach from head down, and the child will be supplied with a specialist standing frame, and they'll be supported at the appropriate height to begin with, and then we'll gradually lower the support as their trunk control improves over time.
So Wilson was born prematurely. He was born at just over 9 weeks early and was diagnosed with quadriplegic cerebral palsy when he was 1. He's done so much. It's really amazing. Every little things that might seem really small to other people is really big for us.
So since 2018, we set up our corporate social responsibility programme, Aico in the community. We focus on support to education, support to charities, volunteering opportunities and things like that. We really wanted to help make a difference in our community and give back to our communities, so we're very passionate about what we do.
Aico, probably from my perspective, are leading the way locally with their social engagement programme. They sponsor quite a few charities and we are lucky enough to be one of those charities, and they're very, very proactive in fundraising but also actually providing kind of manual support, painting or moving boxes or whatever else that they do.
Obviously, nothing comes for free, does it? We went to a fundraising event quite recently where a company had sort of helped support the movement centre, so it's to them people as well, thank you.
They tell us the impact that our fundraising does, the fact that they're able to support more children across the UK, and we relay that to our colleagues and tell them how important it is that we keep that support going.
When you're wholly reliant on either the two front revenue streams, which is the funding from the parents themselves and also from organisations like Aico, it's our lifeblood.
Nothing. Do you like it here? Do you like coming here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Woohoo!
Thank you to the Movement Centre for letting us visit. Now we're going to take a look at our new AudioLINK Plus technology.
So last year at our headquarters in Oswestry, we hosted Pedal the Borders, a cycling event that goes up and down the Welsh border, all the way through Lake Burnway and all the way back. This event is in support of Lingen Davies Cancer Fund. It's a great local cause. This year we're hosting it again, and we want it to be bigger and better. Recently, Shropshire Business Live TV visited for a little chat with our Community Liaison Jane Pritchard and Helen Knight of Lingen Davies. Let's take a look how they got on.
So Jane, good to see you. Always lots going on here at Aico, and I know that supporting the community has always been an important thing for this company to do.
Yeah.
Where's your relationship with Lingen Davies go back to then? How did that start?
Gosh, probably about 3 years ago now. We've supported Lingen Davies with some financial donations over the years. So we've traditionally done that, but we support them in so many other ways as well. We do lots of fundraising, so we get our colleagues involved in different events. We've got a couple of guys that are running the London Marathon this year. So, it's not just about Aico giving money, it's about getting our colleagues involved, just looking at different ways in which we can support the charity. We've built up a really strong relationship with them, and it works both ways. So, for example, this afternoon we've got the CEO from Lingen Davies coming to talk to our colleagues about raising awareness on cancer. So, they're there to support us, we're there to support them, and the idea that we can sort of host events here as well to help what they do is great.
Do you have to be active then to work at Aico? You're talking about running marathons and cycling halfway across the country.
Yeah,
and
it does help.
You've abseiled off the front of your building and all sorts, haven't you, as well?
Yeah,
so.
it does help, but there's lots of other ways in which people can get involved. So we offer volunteering opportunities. So the events, for example, Pedal the Borders, when that's happening, we will get our colleagues to volunteer on the day. They'll be out at cake stations and drink stations. So yeah, there's lots of other ways. Don't have to be able to cycle or run, but it is helpful if you can.
I quite like the idea of a cake station,
Yeah,
to be fair. That sounds
exactly.
quite interesting. I'll talk to Helen in a little bit more about specifically Pedal the Borders, but from your point of view as a company, last year was the first event, wasn't it?
It
and
was,
quite a lot
yeah.
of your own colleagues here took part, didn't they? So.
They did. There was over 20 colleagues that took part. It was really successful. The event, it raised so much money, and it was great to be part of it. And we're just really pleased that we're going to be able to be involved again and make it a bigger and better event.
Last year it started from here, didn't it?
It did.
Is that the plan again this year?
Yep.
Is that so?
Yes, the event will start from here.
Give us the important dates. When is it and when's it all happening?
17th of July. So yeah, we've got it in our calendars. We're getting colleagues together now and getting some teams together and getting
training.
They've started some training programs, which is great. So I'm actually going to look at doing one of the events, not the big one. I'm going to do the smaller one, but really looking forward to it.
Looking at the way the world's been for the last couple of years, I guess some of your community work it's been quite difficult to get out and about, hasn't it? But is it quite nice to be being able to sort of reconnect with lots of friendly faces again right now?
It really is. I mean, last year, it was difficult. COVID was still around. It's still around now, but just the fact that we are excited to be just getting out there and doing more stuff. So, yeah.
Well, give us a flavour of some of the other community work that you've got going on at the moment then. I mean, there's lots, isn't there? You're involved with so many different businesses. And it's not just always in the Oswestry area, is it?
No, I mean, we do a lot of our focus is on Shropshire because this is where we're based. So we work with adrenaline sporting events and we host other events, other cycling events and things from here. As I say, we've got the London Marathon that we're going to be supporting. So, it's just there's so many ways in which we get involved with different charities like the Movement Centre. You mentioned the Abseil. We're looking to do a Move More in May event for the Movement Centre, so get colleagues involved in some fundraising for that. We've actually got a sports day that's going to take place here, so an Aico Sports Day, so that should be really good fun.
What sort of activities have you got for that? Is that...
I can't tell you, it's a secret. Just your general sports day. It's going to be a lot of fun, yeah.
If it's darts, snooker or dominoes, races, then I'm your man.
Oh, okay, so. Yeah, well, we might get you along.
And then, of course, you've got your awards, haven't you, coming up as well in May as well? So
we have. That's in Birmingham, yeah, so that's mid-May, so that's going to be a really exciting event. First time we've done it, and we're really, really looking forward to, recognising those people that have done some great things in the community.
And I know that entries close this week, don't they? So if they haven't entered yet, they need to get a move on, don't they?
Yeah, 30th, so tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and find Helen. Good to catch up with you. Find out a bit more about Lingen Davies' perspective on Pedal the Borders.
Yeah,
nice to see you.
Thank you.
Helen from Lingen Davies, great to see you. Before we talk specifically about Pedal the Borders from your point of view, just tell us a bit about your role.
Yeah, sure. So I'm head of fundraising at Lingen Davies. I started in the May of the pandemic, actually. So
interesting time.
I know. I've done just 2 years, basically. I started there as a development manager. So I was brought in to help Lingen Davies to develop their fundraising. And even though the pandemic was hard as far as income is concerned, it actually gave me time. It gave me time to see what we could do, how things were, because it was so much quieter, got to know the team. And subsequently then in January, I was offered head of fundraising, which is fantastic. So basically now I've got to deliver the income that I've suggested that they need to.
But at least you can get out and about to meet some of the people that presumably you made contacts with on Zoom and Teams and all of that.
Yes, exactly. So things have changed massively for us really since probably November, December time. I think, and certainly into this new year, that we've started to get out and about, people's mindsets have changed as far as fundraising is concerned, and it's an exciting time for us, very exciting.
How important has the connection with Aico been for Lingen Davies?
Yeah, it's really, really great for us. So I got to know Aico a little bit before I joined Lingen Davies and the team here, and reconnected once I'd started my new role. They had supported us a little bit in the past, but we've just really developed that. So during the lockdown, they came and did some volunteering at the cancer centre for us. They did the garden. They give us donations. We've just done an appeal this month where we needed to finish our 3-year appeal, and they just handed us a cheque for £5,000. And then they support Pedal the Borders, which we're going to talk about. They've got 2 London Marathon runners with us.
Yeah, Jane was saying.
Yeah, so exciting, Matt and Oliver. So, and Matt actually ran Shrewsbury 10K for us as well a few weeks ago. So yeah, we do lots together. Lots of we meet regularly. Naomi, our chief executive's coming in just this afternoon to do some cancer awareness with our Live Life project. So where we can give a little bit back to some of the team here at Aico. So it really is, as Jane said earlier, a team partnership. We see a lot of each other. Their input into us is massive, and it's a great relationship we have. It's fantastic.
So tell us about Pedal the Borders then. Just explain how far have you got to pedal and which border are we talking about?
Yes, absolutely. So the brainchild of Pedal the Borders came from a gentleman called Mark Harris, who came to see us after himself having had a cancer diagnosis, and he'd used cycling as a way of his therapy, really, getting better. And Mark said to us, I really want to do a cycling event. So we approached Aico and said, how do you fancy hosting this for us? So that's where it all started. So it starts here at Oswestry, 17th of July. And we did it last year, which was our first year. And it was a 100-kilometre bike ride. So it's no, you know, it's hard work.
Where does it go then? Where's the route
So
to?
it goes down to Lake Vyrnwy and then back round again. 2 cake stops en route, very important.
I think I'd need more than that.
I know, I certainly would. It was a beautiful day last year. We had the sunshine with us. We had just over 120 cyclists sign up and just over 100 that actually went on the day. And it was fantastic. You know, it was really, really exciting.
How
and
much did that raise then last year?
Just over £44,000.
Right, so what the pressure's on this year to do better, is it?
It is, yeah. And I think it'll be fine because, well, I hope so. But we've got a lot of the cyclists that did it last year are hoping to do it again for us. They really, really enjoyed it. It was a great event. And it doesn't matter that it might take you 5 hours. We were still there cheering at 5 hours. And then we had people in at 3 hours. So it doesn't matter whether or not you're an elite cyclist or whether or not you're a novice, it doesn't matter.
So is it just one 100k route, or are you looking at
no,
broadening it out
this year? This year, excitingly, we have added a 50k because we had quite a few people last year saying, oh, 100's a bit too much for us. So Jane has signed up for the 50k route from Aico.
She didn't mention that to me when I spoke.
Did she not?
Did she? No, she didn't.
I know.
Bit of a dark horse, is she?
Oh,
is it?
yeah.
Okay.
And I know she went out for a cycle last weekend.
I see, right.
Yeah. So I think I'm hoping to get more cyclists because we've got more of an offer. So we've got the 100k route and the 50k route. And the 50k route still does a similar journey, still cake stops, but just a bit shorter. So yeah, it's very, very exciting. Aico are our headline sponsor. So not only do they host it here for us, they also give us some sponsorship support. And we have other sponsors involved as well. Rick's Petroleum over in Telford, the Biz Company, which is Mark's company. So yeah, it's a really collaborative community event.
So do you enter as individuals, or can you enter as business teams?
Yeah, so both. So we had individuals enter last year, but predominantly it's a team of 4, and they are from businesses or friends that get together. So Rick's Petroleum, for example, I think they put 15, 20 cyclists in, but they had sort of 4 teams and they cycled them, the 4 of them together. Really nice. It's a great day out.
A friendly competition,
Absolutely.
Then I imagine as well.
Yeah,
isn't there?
exactly. And we had a few ladies doing it, so it was a nice mix. So yeah, if you are a business and you want to do a sporting event as a team, then this is the event for you. So
give us all the important details then.
Yes.
Where do people need to go to find out? Is there like a minimum sponsorship that you've got to raise? How does it work?
Yeah. So basically 17th of July is the date. So you've got to be free on that date first and foremost. We start here at Oswestry. If you go to the Lingen Davies website, it is all on there. So just Google Lingen Davies, it will come up. And then you can register, as I say, as an individual or as a team. There's a minimum £100 sponsorship per person, as well as your entry fee. And if you've got any questions, then just give us a ring at the office or drop me an email. All the details are on the website, our email addresses, etc. You can click on me and find my email address. It's all nice and straightforward.
So all we're going to hope for then is that we get a day in July that's as nice as the sun is coming through the window at Aico this morning, haven't we?
And we've got, yes, absolutely. We pray for sunshine, don't we? Because it just makes everything so much easier. On the day, we've got lots happening as well. This year, we're going to step it up. So we've got band coming, barbecue, real sort of festival atmosphere. And we've got triple gold Olympic cyclists coming to do it for us as well, Ed Clancy, and he's going to be giving out some medals. So it's very exciting.
It is. It sounds like lots going on.
Yeah.
Always lots to do.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, lots of preparation.
Good luck with it. Great to catch up with us.
Thank you very much.
And keep us posted.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you to Shropshire Business Live for visiting our headquarters for that chat. We're really looking forward to the event this year. Next up, we've got Samuel Marston for our FAQ, and he's going to walk you through our environmental sensors.
Hi, I'm Samuel Marston. I'm a product developer here at Aico, and what I'm going to be doing today is unboxing the EI1020 and the EI1025 and explaining what they are and how they work. So I'm going to start by unboxing the EI 1020. So upon opening the lid, you'll be immediately greeted by the instruction booklet. Beneath that will be the sensor itself. So being an EI 1020, it just has temperature and humidity sensing. Upon taking the unit out of the box, underneath is the base and the relevant screws required to install the base upon the wall. So moving on to the EI 1025. It's packed similarly, including instructions on the top, the sensor and the base and screws below it. However, as this is an EI 1025, it includes CO2 on top of the temperature and humidity offered in the normal 1020. So this is an EI 1025 offering the full range of features, temperature, humidity and CO2, the benefits of which is it will highlight if a property is heated too much, too little, if the humidity is too high or too low, as well as the air quality within the property. To install environmental sensors, all it takes is the SmartLink app, which is free to download on both Android and iOS. When it comes to installing the product itself, simply take the base, screw it to the wall, and when the SmartLink app prompts, simply slide the sensor onto the base and it will self-code with the EI 1000G gateway. With these products also includes free access to the resident app, which is designed for the tenants of properties to access the relevant information themselves. So it will tell them relevant changes they need to make to the property and also to improve the living conditions and save money on energy bills. From these products, insights can be generated, such as damp and mould warnings, heat loss risk, ventilation risk, allergen risk, and many more. And that concludes the features of the environmental sensors. If you'd like any more information, please visit our website at aico.co.uk.
So that's it for this month's episode. Thank you for joining us and thank you to all the guests. If you want to know more about Aico, please follow us on all our social media platforms, which are
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube and TikTok.
Amazing. So we'll see you for episode 30 next month. Thanks for joining us.